I did the first experiment from Pam Grout's Esquared, and it took 48 hours, and here's what happened. In her book, Esquared, and I know this is a piece of paper, I've lost my Kindle, don't even get me started. Pam Grout wants to encourage her readers to try out these 9 experiments that she talks about in her book. They're there to challenge the traditional view of your own reality. She wants you to embrace the idea that you can actually create your own. I tried the first one, it took 48 hours, and here's what happened. And if you want to, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do, and you can try it as well. It is really important though that you put all kinds of doubt and skepticism aside. I would describe myself as an unconventional skeptic. I used to work in a bank in the city, for God's sake, and now I'm trying out these experiments to show you different things that you can use to change your life and your reality. So this is all you need to do. In order for this 48-hour experiment to work, take the following steps. You need to effectively ask the universe for a sign or a blessing that there is something else out there. As I said, put some level of doubt aside and just give it a go. Whatever you want to call it, whether it's God, the universe, aligned spirit, you just have to ask them for something unexpected or a blessing. So here's what I did. It was 2:30 on Tuesday. I decided to stand in front of a mirror and ask myself the question because I thought it would actually work a lot better if I was speaking to somebody. And I literally said, "Dear universe, give me a blessing or an unexpected gift that there is an invisible energy force and you have 48 hours. Remember I said you have to kind of put any doubt out of your head and just be open to the possibility that something might happen. So for me, I said this at 2:30 on Tuesday afternoon. Now, I don't know if it's because I've done the experiment and asked the question, but I found myself looking for things that would show up in my life to be a sign. Obviously, nothing happened straight away, and I was kind of thinking, am I just kidding myself here? Is there really something else that's out there? Got to Wednesday morning, I go outside, put my running stuff on, go for my usual run. I run every morning pretty much. I am one of those people. I know it's sad, but it helps me with my mental health. Start running up a hill. Bear in mind, I live in the middle of nowhere. It is the countryside. I quite often will see animals and random stuff. So I'm running up the hill and all of a sudden, a deer just comes out in front of me on the path that I'm running on. And then not just one deer appears, it was 2 or 3, and they just stopped in their tracks, turned around and looked at me. I thought actually in itself, that was quite strange that they were just going to stand and look at me without being scared that a human was watching them and running and looking quite red in the face, if I'm quite honest. Then the next really strange thing happened, and all of a sudden Spotify starts playing on my phone, and it's Eminem, Lose Yourself. I don't know if you've heard this song before, but some of the lyrics just came out at me as I was standing there looking at the deer, and it said, "You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow this opportunity. It comes once in a lifetime." Now, that in itself, playing at that part was quite strange. What then happened was I took my son to football last night, so Wednesday evening, not having told him about this experience, and he puts onto the radio in the car, "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. Now, I am definitely taking this sign that I'm not to miss this opportunity to take one shot in my lifetime. Is this the universe telling me that I need to look out for something that's more spiritual and more aligned with this kind of thing? I have no idea. However, if I hadn't have done this 48-hour exercise, would I have seen this sign in the first place? You decide. So why not give it a go yourself? Give yourself 48 hours, record when you say it, and simply say, and if you want to, look into a mirror and say, "Dear universe, give me a blessing or an unexpected gift, that there is something else out there, an energy force in the universe." You have 48 hours. I would love to know if you try this and how you get on. And as I said, it's from Pam Grout's Esquared. And there's 8 more experiments. So if you're keen, I am also keen to give this a go, and just let me know in the comments how you get on.